my high school friend was one day talking about, oh, my friend has a little brother. He can play hoop. So we're on a boat, kind of like a dock boat with a bar, and we went to look for this guy. It's like, the husband's like, Springer, some Springer. Jay Springer, some. And then we found your video. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I asked some other people, and then touched base with your sister, then your mom, and now you're here. So his name is Jaden Springer, freshman, right?
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay. How was the last game?
I mean, our last game, we had a few mistakes, but I feel like in the end we finished it off, so it was good.
All right. What kind of too early? Not big on talking about like, hey, this school and that school, but what kind of game do you have, in your opinion?
I feel like I have an all-around game. I feel like I can do pretty much almost everything, but I still know I need to work on everything too.
Okay. What part do you want to work on for this summer?
Right now, I want to work on. I want to like get more jump shots, and shoot the ball more.
Okay. Within the three or beyond the three?
Beyond the three. My mid range I feel is pretty good, but I need to extend my range. I feel.
Okay. Gotcha. And how about on the defensive side?
Defensive side, I feel like I'm a great on-ball defender, but I still got to work on off-ball, watching my man, watching people go back the door. I got to watch everything.
And you played, you went to USA camp.
Yes.
Correct? How was that?
I mean, it was different. It was like you playing against the top players in the country. No, it's not just our group too.
Okay.
The 8 teams with Michael Porter, Trayvon Duval, all them.
Oh.
All them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know they clustered you guys all together.
Yeah, so competing against them, that really, I think that was a great experience. It helped us. It made us, we learned some few things from watching the older kids.
Yeah.
And it really helped us.
What did you learn?
I mean, I learned you got to be smart. Because most of them, like if you throw the ball, they quick, they got to be smart. So it's not all about like speed and how strong you are. You got to be smart. It's like your IQ.
Gotcha. And when you were there, who was like maybe the toughest you had to go against, and whose game you really kind of liked?
Playing against them, I mean, that one really the toughest. I'm not gonna say none of that, but I feel like it was mostly everybody there was a great competitor. But somebody's game I really like, and I'll be watching a lot is College Sexton.
Okay.
And the energy he has. I like
Yeah. He's from start of the game to the end of the game. He's wired up. He's like a football player, right?
Yeah.
So you like that?
Yeah, I like that energy. Yeah.
Do you like to like yap on the court?
Sometimes it depends.
Okay.
It depends what type of game.
Because you and this other player got two techs, right? Or 2 double fouls?
It was 2 double fouls.
It was like just a little shuffle, right?
Yeah, it wasn't that big.
Nah, I didn't think it was big. Now you can't, because of your age, can't speak to colleges right now, college coaches, but you got some letters here and there.
Yeah.
From which school?
I don't remember all of them.
No, you don't have to say all of them.
Like,
just say 99% of them.
All right. UNC, Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech, Stanford, Tulane. I can't remember the rest of them.
Okay. Wow. Do they send you one letter and then that's it, or do they send you like love letters every single day?
Some of them send me like more than one, and then some send me ones like every now and then.
Okay. So these that you just mentioned off obviously sent you more than one because you could remember off the top of your head.
Some of them. Yeah.
Ideally speaking. What pro game? Who do you kind of like?
I mean, my favorite player is LeBron.
Okay.
But I like watching, like for an all-around game. Let me see. I like Paul George. I like him.
You like PG?
Yeah, I like Paul George.
All right. Is that who you try to like look at? Hey, my game.
I mean, not really. I like to take everything. Like I like watching basketball. When I go home, I'm not doing nothing. I'm watching basketball. So I like to watch everybody and pick up things from all players.
Any old school games?
Yeah, I watch a lot of Michael Jordan.
Okay. So, speaking of old school, like your dad played at Iona. Your 2 older brothers, Army, and also Iona, right?
Yeah.
So when I mentioned people about your dad, Gary, they're like, oh yeah, I know. I was like, wow. I mean, I might have been too young or not in there yet. Does he teach you like, hey, this is the move I used to do?
All the time, ever since I was little.
Okay.
When I was younger, before I started really like playing on the big stage and stuff, he was my trainer, he was my coach, he was my everything.
But does he train you anymore, or?
Not really. Every now and then he'll show me things I'm doing wrong that I need to fix.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, what's the most recent one?
He like footwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he really focused on my footwork and my mechanics.
Okay. Okay. I see you get great passing. Out of double teams and things like that. Tremendous on that part. NBA draft. Who's your first pick? You're on the clock.
I gotta go with Markel Fultz.
Fultz.
Yeah.
Number 2?
Number 2. I gotta say Lonzo Ball. That's only. I don't really pay attention. I don't really know everybody in the draft.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say Lonzo Ball.
Okay. What about your North Carolina native? He's from North Carolina, right? From Fayetteville.
What are you talking
Yes.
about? Dennis Smith. Yeah. I always watch him.
Okay. Okay. So you have Markel, number 1.
Okay.
Impressive. Okay. And what about NBA Finals? If you say Cavs, we're ending this interview right now.
I have to go with the Cavs.
Oh my God! These
kids
today. Oh my God!
You can't go against LeBron.
I'm telling you, man. Warriors.
I don't think so. LeBron got a chip on his shoulder.
BD was just here an hour ago, and he's saying Cavs as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of LeBron. I seen LeBron in high school. I was just amazed. Saw him in an All-Star game, DC Capitol. He actually shared. So now the Jordan Brand, right? They mentioned like all the MVPs, and LeBron's obviously an MVP, but he actually co-shared.
Who?
With Shannon Brown.
LeBron?
Yeah. Because Shannon Brown was like, he was making a lot of shots. He was hogging, All-Star game. And LeBron was making a lot of shots too. But they had to give it to them, both ways. And you could tell like there was like, Shannon's like, because LeBron was just still 18 years old. And people were like, yeah, we don't think you're like that great. But he's proven everybody like, his legacy is like still going forward. So yeah, seen him play. How about music? What you listen to?
I listen to a lot of rap music.
What kind? Who you got? I was just with Dotson.
Yeah.
And he talked about this guy named Pretty Boy, Playboy.
You see, you talking about Playboy Cardi?
Yeah.
I mean, recently I don't really listen to him that much. I listen to like one song.
Okay, so who you got?
I mean, I listen to a bunch of different music. I might go with Dre, Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Meek Mill. Everybody.
I don't hate Meek Mill, but I'm not. I don't know. It's just so angry when I listen to this music. It's like, oh my God, Meek Mill. Who else?
Let me think. There's a new rapper, T Grizzly.
T Grizzly.
Yeah, he's from Detroit. He's a new rapper.
T Grizzly.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that like a guy on SoundCloud?
No.
Oh, he's on like Spotify and stuff.
Apple Music, stuff like
Apple
that.
Music.
Yeah,
Okay. I don't know if Dawson mentioned that. Kerr? K-U-R? Kerr. No. Okay, that's no. Oh, that was B. You mentioned that. Tell me if you watch this. 13 Reasons Why.
Everybody been talking about it, but I'm not really into stuff like that, so I don't really watch it.
Okay, you don't watch it. Just basketball, straight up basketball, non-stop.
Not just basketball, mostly basketball. But
Okay, all right? So 99% is basketball. What's the 1%?
Movies, going to see movies.
What's the last 2 movies you saw?
Fate of the Furious, Fast and Furious.
Okay, and?
Almost all of them.
Did you see Power Rangers?
No, I didn't see that one.
Okay. All right. How was the movie?
Which one?
Break it down.
Which
Fast and Furious?
I mean, it was good, I guess.
I didn't see it yet, but you could tell me. Spoiler alert. You don't have to watch this, but what happens?
Yeah, I can't even remember. I mean, it was like
So how did he flip into the bad guy?
I wasn't paying attention to it.
Oh my God! You go to movies, you waste money, go to movies, and then you don't even know what happened.
I had a bunch of friends with me. I wasn't
Oh gosh. Okay. Fair enough. But does he come back into the group? The guy in Fast and the Furious, who turns bad, Dom Toretto,
Yeah, I think.
and he comes back as a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Did anybody die? Just
I
bad guys.
don't know.
Oh man. All right. I'm with Jaden Springer. If you want people to follow you,
Follow me on Instagram, Jaden.Springer.
that's it.
Yeah.
No Twitter. You don't use.
I have a Twitter.
But you-
I just use it to go and look around, see what's going on. I don't really get on it.
Okay, you don't get on it. You're not a big Twitter guy.
Nah.
You're not a big Snapchat guy, right?
Yeah, I'm on Snapchat.
Okay, cool. You don't have to mention that. But Instagram. Cool. Anything else you want to say hi to? Whatever. You want to mention anything that we didn't talk about?
Not really. I can't think of it.
Shout out to someone special. Hey, this is for you and Charlotte. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah.
Hey, pleasure. Great meeting you. This guy right here. Very young, very talented.